All right, so we're on the next game for the Nightmare Legends versus Team Blue game. Echo Gale Adelaide's team versus Amazing, like Super Gomez, Gasklin, Rose Crova, all them. So yep, they banned Venom on Team Blue. Venom is very dominant in general. I feel like he didn't even get nerfed really. Um, Looking at his kit, like he just feels like as dominant as he was. Like I hated his. I think they nerfed the cooldown on his shield ability, but I mean 15 seconds. I think literally should be like 18 seconds or something. I don't know. Or I think they should just nerf the value of it. It shouldn't be 100%. Should be like 75%. Then you could put it to 50% of your missing health, and then put it, or let me say 75%. 75% of your missing health, and then nerf, like bring it back down to like a 12-second cooldown, and maybe 13-second cooldown.
For Team Blue, something that Super Gomez likes. However, I'm a little worried Rocket Band comes out, right, blocks some of the Punisher team up value. But Super Gomez.
Oops, sorry. All right, let's see the bans. So it's Amazing's team banned Hella and Rocket because just what even they told me when we were going to play their match, it made sense to me that if a team has like a one trick Punisher, and now that I know he was a healer main, and when I looked at his matches, he had like 95% of his games Punisher, so he can't even go. Oh, I know more characters because when we scrimmed him and played him in tournament, he literally only played Star Lord. So I just haven't seen him play anything else. All of his streams, his tournament, everything, scrims, Punisher. If you didn't play Punisher, Star Lord. If you played something else, I didn't see it. I looked at his whole match history. Yeah, so you banned a Raccoon to deny the value of his Punisher, and then they're gonna save it, right? They can only save one thing, so they're gonna save the one DPS that Gale is gonna like do really like strong on. Um, oh, they banned. Okay, they banned Star Lord. I mean, like Super Gomez can play other stuff. I mean, he's been playing Scarlet Witch because they realized how good Magneto Sword was, which I don't know why everyone denied me that Magneto Sword was that strong. Like, literally, every time I brought it up, people were just like, no, I don't care. Even if it is strong, Scarlet Witch is just no value, so blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, in the freaking semifinals of the tournament, and even my team, like, okay, nah, you got to use a sword. They played ranked against it and went, yeah, you got to use a sword. Okay, bro. You know what I mean? It's like you guys gotta open your mind, dude. This game is literally not as simple as pick hit scan characters and go crazy headshot. It's literally not a simple game. If you want to you want to play a simple game, go play Split Gate, Call of Duty, CS. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this game has too much to think about.
Does mean the Magneto team up is available, which
The Magneto team up is available. You could do. I mean, both teams have strong Hulks, meaning Iron Man, Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Magneto, and then they're doing Shark plus, I guess, Adam Warlock. Um, oh no, he's trolling with this, but he's probably gonna do Mantis Adam Warlock. Mantis Adam Warlock was pretty much the main meta healer combo. If you didn't do that, you did like Luna Mantis, and if you didn't do that, you could do like Luna Adam. Oh no, Raccoon, Luna Raccoon. There you go. Sorry. They keep banning raccoons. I keep forgetting he exists. And this team saved Adam Warlock a lot, bro. They relied on Adam Warlock a lot. I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. Like 80% of their games that they played ranked in and the tournaments is like Adam Warlock is on the roster.
yeah, I am a little bit worried though because Nightmare Legends, assuming
Which I mean, he's really good, and the res plus the damage reduction was really strong. Now that they nerfed the damage reduction, I wonder what this team's gonna do. They nerfed Mantis and they nerfed Adam Warlock. I think that they obviously. I think Mantis is still definitely usable. Honestly, they just made her better with the health buff. They gave her a survivability, but took a little bit of her healing away. Didn't nerf her damage at all or anything.
I like Nightmare. I think honestly the team is just so powerful in this game. You've got to be considering those when you build your strategy.
You're right. Team Blue. We'll see if that mechanical prowess with Gale on that Punisher and with Team Blue running all of their best heroes can get it done. Ultimates, by the way, just a bit of a visual thing. Nightmare Legends, though. Want to take this first move here, but both teams playing it slow.
I feel like you got no value on that right click right there. I don't think you did any damage.
From the Hulks and from Amazing, this is a great angle.
What? Through the he like threaded the needle between that. That was amazing. I feel like with the current characters in the game, with the flyers, anti-flyers. Okay, no, I forgot. The third anti-flyer is Hulk because literally he can do that. Anyone who's currently in the air, not just specifically a flyer, but anyone in the air, he can take you, stun you out of the air with his jump. So I forgot about that.
Rifle and down to 1 HP, desperately needs heals. They do get it. Now Team Blue, Pizza Demon taking some pressure, able to peek around the corner, avoid the damage from the Iron Man. Still stays alive. Super Gomez though.
Playing off the right clicks, like this is like showing people like she actually does a lot. One, your left click melts all tanks, and then your right click melts all squishies, and it's AoE. Oh man, they're just funneling into him. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why are they funneling into him? His sword does AoE big explosion damage and a slight cleave, so standing like on top of each other is literally just calling, like asking for self to die.
Pizza Demon just farmed up an ult, and it really turned the fight. I feel like Gale...
There's the Magneto in that one fight already has 100% ulti, pretty much. That was really bad positioning. I don't know what they were trying to do on that little, like, stairway right there. Usually you would try to do, like, 2 point, 3 high ground, or 3 point, like, 2 high ground. You could do, like, 1 on point, like, watching from an angle on your side spawn, and then, like, on both high grounds of their stuff, and then the people on their high ground just rotate back to yours or down to point. Don't ever do what they did, though. Spamming right click on their tanks is not what you should be doing on Iron Man, especially with the gamma boost. Like, you could kill any DPS in 2 seconds with your right click, so I literally don't understand why he was just spamming the tank there, especially Magneto. He's just filling his shield up. Anytime you shoot Magneto's shield, he gets his right click, and he could spam it. There's no cooldown. Before, you could just use it and had no cooldown, but you can only use it now when you have stacks, and each 100 damage gives you a stack. You get 3 stacks, and if you have all 3, you'll use all 3 to do, I think it's 200 damage. And if you do it right, you can just spam it for 100, or for a certain amount of damage. I think it's like 100? I gotta check the website again. But you could spam it to go 1 stack, 1 stack, 1 stack, and that's more damage overall than if you didn't. If you just used all 3 at the same time. But you have to time it, it's a lot harder, I think. Which is good. I like that. I like the skill involved. So right here, I mean, like, I don't really understand the point of... Oh, I guess he wanted to... Okay. I was going to say, like, I don't really understand what he's doing there. They weren't even shooting at him. I don't know. I guess I think he could have just flew closer to the door, left click a little bit more than pop ulti. But I mean, it worked out either way. It doesn't really matter.
Iron Man delivering death from range. 2 ults expended. Nice play from NTMRLegends. That's about
right here, you want at least like the 1 tank, mainly Magneto, because he can just stay alive for 10 years. And he has range. Your Iron Man and like a healer, and then you have the other ones watching the other high ground, so they could beat or see right here. They're just gonna go to point and flank behind you. So you want other people to be able to tell you early to fall back without having them get on point. Now he's on point, so now you're forced to go to it late. Now the healer's here fighting by himself. The Hulk made some space. His team should have taken advantage of that. Should have flew through faster, which is what happens every time that happens, or someone goes behind. But maybe it works out. That was a bad ult. Also, by the way, Punisher, if you pop your turret when someone's throwing any kind of projectile explosion at you, you could avoid all damage with your initial, like, 0.5 seconds of your turret forming. Anytime you do your turret right at the right time, you could do it, like, while some Iron Man's shooting an ult straight at you, and you'll just eat the whole thing and not take any damage. And if it doesn't, I think your turret will eat the damage of it anyways. I don't think it... Well, no, it hits in a big explosion. If you did far enough, depending how far the explosion is from you, you might not get take the damage at all. But for sure, like the first like 0.75 seconds, 0.5 seconds, you're immune to all damage. We found that out. Unless they changed that. Could have been a bug too, but in the second beta, it was like that.
It's just Lefa coming back with the Scarlet Witch ult, but he doesn't have any teammates. Super Gomez finds one, Gaston, another Guru.
God, the sword is so strong, man. I'm actually glad they nerfed it. Too many people could, literally anybody could play Magneto with that sword. It felt like there was no skill involved.
The Hogs is there, so is Gaston, and NTMRLegends hold on.
Yeah, and at 85, it could be more than holding on. It could be winning the round. The Strange TP was clutch, but it wasn't enough. And Yeah, no more strange DP. I don't think there's anyone fast enough to touch. Team Blue, this could be round over. If you touch, you're almost certainly going to be boosted, bursted down. Nightmare Legends so aggressive on the point. Yeah, no hope for Team
Yeah,
Blue.
there's no way they touch.
Nightmare Legends bringing it back from the 95-0
I mean, at
deficit.
that point, I'd just like give it to him, save ults for the next round.
Potentially win map 2 as we go to Bifrost Gardens.
Because you just feed him like 10% ult charge for no reason. It doesn't really make any sense when you just no way to touch.
Being able to close it out, just having so much damage, the ultimate sword as well from Gaston getting a ton of value. I suppose compared to the last map, it does feel like Nightmare Legends have shored up a few of their mistakes.
A few of those, you've got a Scarlet.
Skip a little bit. We're watching a VOD. I don't need to hear all the casters say the words.
I mean, this is a weird conference.
I love the spectator mode in this game. Look how good this is, bro. Look at this.
Crazy styles. See if Echo can make enough space just by diving in on the Hulk. But honestly, I'm worried for them. I think Amazing has a big opportunity here.
Yeah, a lot of comfort picks, like you mentioned. Gale, oh no, is he kind
Right? I don't know what that Hulk was doing there. He like got caught in the tree. Is that Echo? He could have been. Oh no, that was they're not using. No, that was Hogs. He could have been on Gale like instantly right there. I don't know why. That Gale had like 1 HP, and he was like sitting there spamming left click for absolutely no reason. Like, why did they do that? Why did they spamming left click for no reason? Just calm the Adderall down. That was weird. He was like swinging on the tree, and then like he was like, oh, now I'm gonna go get this guy. This is see how you always want to use it a little. You want to use it as close to the fight as possible with Iron Man. Not this far, but if you're just trying to go for left clicks, then that's fine. Oh, the Guru guys went Iron Man. Oh, they're going solo tank. Which is doable in this game. I think Hulk is one of the main ones who could solo tank. Just because he has insane movement, he could give the whole shield a team a shield that has like 300, 500 shielding, or something. It has an insane amount of shielding, and it gives him his ult charge. It gives his ult, he gives even tankier and gets all of his health back. He's like one of the few people who can totally do it. And he's like Diva, so you can knock him out of suit and he can live a little bit longer. And this is one of the few maps that I think triple DPS definitely works. You always need 2 healers though. I don't think you could ever play no 2 healer. I'm warning you now. If you try to play a game, ranked game, and you're playing with your homies and you only have 1 healer, I promise you money, you're gonna lose every single time. Or if you win, it's the most stressful win you ever fought, and you're gonna be mad at each other. And you're gonna tell one of your friends that like swapped a healer. Oh my gosh.
Magneto ultimate coming, and it does hit the whole force game into Baby Bruce form as well. 70% on the board for Nightmare Legends. They're looking to close it out here and now.
They're gonna clean them up. They're gonna hold this like little right angle. You always hold right here or closer up to those stairs. But you never hold like further than that. To me, like there's 0 value in holding literally at their spawn. Like actually no value. You could do the same thing, like, look, strange ulting. Like, if you're holding at their spawn and they strange ulted, they would just take point from you, and it would literally be as if you never had point in the first place. I don't see the point of being at their spawn. Unless you know they don't have portal, and there's only, like, 5% left. I mean, obviously, just hold, like, W. It's, like, the only time there's value.
Yeah, resing in front of the Punisher ult is a tough call. It's going to be another flip. Team Blue do win the fight.
See, especially because they love the Punisher. If Leafa just played Storm, every time he Punisher ults, he could just fucking movement speed boost it. Every time he does anything, he could just damage boost it. I think it was like 28% apparently. Like it was like I thought it was 50%, but yeah, it was like 28%, and now it's like 25%. It was like a crazy low percentage. I thought it was way higher. It felt way higher to damage boost. Every time you watch a Hulk's POV, it looks like they're on straight Adderall. They're like flicking up and down, left and right, like spamming left click 10 years before they're even close to someone. That was a little too aggro for no reason, but he somehow gets out. Okay. I mean, that was pretty quick. But yeah, all right. So that's the reaction to the Royal, the Loki capture map, and then we're gonna do another one for the third one, and then we'll probably just skip to the finals for my next video and just do all those. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that analysis video, and then see you guys on the next one.